Let's be real. Every guy in the DC universe wants to be Batman, but every girl, she wants Nightwing. And it's not just because he got the best ass in comics. Pause. Even though, let's be honest, these DC artists know exactly what they're doing. But nah, it goes deeper than that. Nightwing isn't just attractive to girls. He's the blueprint for emotional maturity and danger. So here are 4 reasons why women love Nightwing. Reason 1. The confidence without the ego. Nightwing has what Batman doesn't. Warmth. He's confident, but he's not controlling. Women love a man who knows what and who he is, but he doesn't have to prove it every second. Dick Grayson grew up under Batman's shadow and still found his own light. That's the difference between confidence and insecurity. Batman hides in the dark, but Nightwing, he lights it up. Reason 2. The balance between strength and empathy. Nightwing can beat your ass and make you feel hurt afterward. He's dangerous, but emotionally aware. The rare combo that makes women feel safe and excited. And that's why in almost every DC storyline, every woman, Barbara, Starfire, even Harley sometimes ends up falling for him. He listens, he cares, but he never sims. And that's balance. Reason number 3, rebellion against control. When Nightwing was Robin, he broke away from Batman, not because he hated him, but because he refused to be controlled. And that independence, that's attractive as hell. Women don't want a man who needs to be told who he is. They want a man who defines himself. And Dick Grayson walked away from the Batcave and built his own legacy. That's freedom. That's leadership. And to women, that's hella sexy. Reason 4, he feels human. At the end of the day, Nightwing isn't trying to be a god, a symbol, or a billionaire playboy. He's just a man trying to do his best. Failing, learning, adapting, and loving again. And that's what makes him real. He's not invincible like Superman. And he's not a shadowy icon like Batman. He's human. And sometimes being human, being genuine, is the most irresistible superpower of all. So yeah, Nightwing might be a superhero, but what really makes him magnetic is that he's in touch with his emotions, his strength, and most importantly, his freedom. He's proof that you don't need to be perfect to be wanted, just real. And maybe that's why in every universe, Nightwing never runs out of girls.
Yana, Khadijah, Lenny Carvel, him, her, him, bodies.
But maybe the real reason why women love Nightwing isn't the acrobatics, or the looks, or the charm. It's that he represents something rare, a man who's been through darkness, and didn't let it consume him. He saw what power, control, obsession did to Batman, and he chose a different path. He learned you could still be strong and soft. You could still fight battles and feel love. And that's the duality women crave. The danger that knows when to hold back. The protector that doesn't need to be worshipped. Nightwing doesn't try to be perfect. He only tries to be better. And that's why even a world full of gods and billionaires, he's the one everyone falls for.
Log entry BT-70. I don't often have dreams. But this morning, I woke up from one about Nightwing. Dick came back to Gotham. We sat right here in this room, together. He let me explain myself, apologize for pushing him away. I found all the words I should have said before he left. That's how I knew none of it was real. He asked me about something we used to talk about. Batman's legacy. You know, who wears the cowl when Bruce Wayne can't. For years, I thought I had the answer. Every time I looked at Dick Grayson, I saw the next Batman. But Dick never wanted it. I've been monitoring his activities in Bloodhaven. It's amazing what he's accomplished on his own. His way. With courage and kindness. I see it clearly now. I don't want Nightwing to become Batman. I need Batman to be more like Nightwing. Despite everything, I just wish he was home, so we could talk. Really talk. I'd tell him how proud I really am. That Nightwing is the better version of what Batman was meant to be. That because of Dick Grayson, Bruce Wayne became a better man. I'd tell my son that I miss him. I'll tell him the next time he comes back. He doesn't need me bothering him. He doesn't need me at all.